The Enigma of the Phoenix Feather. It was during a particularly gloomy week at Hogwarts, when the rain seemed relentless and the clouds hung low over the castle, that I stumbled upon a mystery that would lead us on one of our most thrilling adventures yet. I was in the library, naturally, poring over ancient texts and spell books, when a curious entry in a lesser-known volume caught my eye. The book was an obscure treatise on magical creatures, and the entry was about phoenixes. Most people knew that phoenixes were rare, magical birds known for their ability to regenerate, their tears' healing properties, and their connection to fire. But this particular entry spoke of something more. A legendary phoenix feather said to possess immense magical power. This feather, according to the text, had been hidden within Hogwarts by a great wizard centuries ago, awaiting the one who could unlock its secrets. The author of the treatise, a wizard named Alaric the Wise, claimed that the feather could amplify spells to unprecedented levels, heal even the most grievous wounds, and potentially bestow upon its holder a deep understanding of life and death. Intrigued by the possibilities, I decided to delve deeper into this legend. I quickly gathered Harry and Ron, and we met in the Gryffindor common room to discuss our next steps. Harry was particularly interested, given his connection to Fawkes, Dumbledore's loyal phoenix, while Ron, always eager for a new adventure, was on board immediately. Together, we decided to follow the clues laid out in Alaric's treatise. The first clue pointed us to a forgotten part of the castle, the old Divination classroom, abandoned after Professor Trelawney had moved to her new quarters in the North Tower. According to Alaric, the classroom had once been a focal point for magical energies, and it was here that our journey would begin. Navigating the dusty corridors, we finally reached the old classroom. Inside, it was dark and filled with cobwebs, the remnants of forgotten lessons scattered about. In the corner, we found an ancient, cracked crystal ball on a pedestal. Inscribed on the pedestal were runes that, when translated, read, "The path to the feather lies through the eye of the past." We puzzled over this clue for a while, until Harry had an idea. He suggested using the Pensieve, a magical device used to view memories, which we knew Dumbledore kept in his office. We made our way to the headmaster's office and explained our findings to Professor McGonagall, who, though skeptical, allowed us to use the Pensieve under her supervision. Using the Pensieve, we focused on the memory of Alaric the Wise, which had been preserved in the pages of the treatise. As we entered the memory, we found ourselves in a grand, ancient version of Hogwarts. Alaric was there, speaking with a young Dumbledore about the phoenix feather. We followed their conversation to a hidden room behind the Great Hall, accessible only by uttering the phrase, "In ignis veritas." In fire, there is truth. Returning to the present, we hurried to the Great Hall and found the hidden door, exactly where Alaric's memory had shown it to be. With a deep breath, Harry spoke the phrase, and the door swung open, revealing a staircase that descended into darkness. The staircase led us deep beneath the castle, into a cavern illuminated by flickering, magical flames. At the center of the cavern stood a magnificent altar, upon which rested a single, radiant phoenix feather. As we approached, the flames grew brighter, almost blinding us with their intensity. But the feather was not unguarded. As we neared the altar, a massive, spectral phoenix appeared, its eyes glowing with ancient wisdom. It spoke in a voice that echoed through the cavern. "Only those who understand the true nature of sacrifice may claim the feather." We knew this was a test. Drawing on our experiences, we each stepped forward, sharing our stories of sacrifice. Harry spoke of his parents and his ongoing fight against Voldemort, Ron of his family's constant battles and his own struggles, and I of the choices I had made to protect those I loved, even at great personal cost. The phoenix listened, and as we finished, it seemed to nod in approval. The flames around the altar dimmed, and the spectral phoenix vanished, leaving the feather glowing softly in the dim light. Carefully, Harry reached out and took the feather, its warmth pulsing in his hand. As we emerged from the cavern, the weight of the feather's power was palpable. We knew that we had found something extraordinary, something that could aid us in the battle against Voldemort. But more than that, we had gained a deeper understanding of ourselves and the sacrifices we were willing to make for the greater good. We decided to keep the feather's existence a secret, sharing its power only when absolutely necessary. It remained a symbol of hope and strength, a reminder of the resilience and courage that defined us. In the end, the phoenix feather was more than just a powerful artifact. It was a testament to the enduring spirit of those who fought for what was right. And as we continued our journey, facing the challenges and dangers ahead, we carried with us the knowledge that we had been chosen not just by the feather, but by the legacy of those who had come before us, guiding us toward a brighter future. And that, dear friends, is the tale of the phoenix feather, a story of discovery, sacrifice, and the enduring power of hope. It teaches us that true strength lies not in power alone, but in the courage to face our fears and the wisdom to understand the nature of sacrifice.